If you want to disable AI features on Google Pixel 11, here's what you can do. So the first thing that you can do is, of course, get rid of Gemini, which is the standard digital assistant that is provided by Google. Usually we can activate it by pressing and holding the power button, but of course we also have the option to open the Gemini app by using the dedicated app, of course, that we have here in the app drawer. And of course, there are a couple of additional methods that also work. So if you don't want to use Gemini at all, then you can go to settings on your phone. Then over here in settings, you want to tap on your Google account here at the top. And then we're going to switch to all services, and you want to go to search assistant and voice. Over here, go to Google Assistant. Even though we use Gemini most of the time, or at least for the most part, in most cases, you still want to go to Google Assistant. And in fact, if you do use Gemini instead of Google Assistant, then you want to go to Digital Assistants from Google, and you want to make sure that Google Assistant over here is selected. Then you can go back and you can go to General, and then here we can turn off the Google Assistant feature. Besides that, we have a couple of shortcuts that we can, of course, use to activate the Gemini or Google Assistant, of course. So let's say we can go to the System option and choose the Gestures option here, and you can find press and hold power button. And most likely you have Digital Assistant set up over here, so you can switch that to Power menu. And besides that, we should also be able to go to the navigation mode here in the settings. And if you use gesture navigation, then you can turn off swipe to invoke the assistant, which is additional gesture that is available just for gesture navigation, and that allows you to activate Gemini or Google Assistant. So of course we can turn it off. Not only that, but here in system settings, we can find circle to search, which is just another thing that we can do to turn off. This is also AI, of course. So if you don't want to use it, you can turn it off. And besides that, we can completely disable the Gemini app. So if we go to the apps option here in the main menu of settings, then we can go to see all apps in here. And then we just need to find Gemini. There we go. And here we can just completely disable the Gemini app. Of course, as a result, many features that are related to Gemini in one way or another, they will not be accessible. But since we want to disable AI features, then this is what we can do. Besides that, if you go to the Google Messages app, then over here above the Start Chat option, we have this Gemini. I believe it is actually Gemini. Yeah, there we go. So we have Gemini, and that we can use here in Google Messages. We can actually turn it off, so we can tap on our Google Assistant. Sorry, not Google Assistant. We can tap on our Google account. My bad. In the upper right corner, and then we can go to Messages Settings. Then over here, if you have 2 SIMs active on your phone, you want to go to General. If you have just 1 SIM active on your phone, then most likely you will see those general settings straight away. In here, we can find the Gemini in Messages, which we can, of course, disable. We can just turn off the Gemini button from the main menu. Not only that, but of course, the Gmail app also uses a couple of AI features. So let me quickly open Gmail over here. And what you can do here in Gmail is you can tap on the hamburger menu, so these 3 lines in the upper left corner. And then in here, you should be able to find settings. So there we go. Let's go to settings. Now in here, choose your Gmail account. And in here, in the Gmail account, you should be able to find smart features, which you can simply disable. So when this option is enabled, you allow Gmail to use your email, chat, and video content to personalize experience with smart features. And this, of course, uses AI some sort of as well. So, of course, you might want to turn this off. And this is going to, of course, be implemented on any device that uses your Gmail account, because we change it on the Gmail account, on your Google account to be precise, instead of just on your phone. So keep that in mind. Also, if we go to the phone app, then we should be able to tap on these 3 lines in the upper left corner, and we can go to, not contacts, sorry, we want to go to settings actually. There we go. And in here we have Call Assist option, where we can find a couple of features that you can consider to be AI, like for example, Live Translate, which is definitely an AI tool, which you can actually completely turn off if you don't want to use it. There is also Take a Message, which I'm not sure if it is actually AI. This is just a new feature that has been added recently on Google Pixel 11. I assume it's going to be also available on some older Google Pixel smartphones as well. But due to the fact that you might consider this to be AI, although I'm not entirely sure if that is truly the case, if you do consider this to be AI, you can turn it off. in here in this place. Also, of course, if we go to the camera, in here we can find a bunch of different AI tools, and some of them can be actually deactivated. So we can go to camera settings, and for example, we can find camera scan suggestions, which is only used to scan QR codes and to detect documents, so you can scan your documents. So if you don't want to use that on your phone, then of course you can just turn it off. Besides that, we can find a couple of additional features like the framing hints over here, where we can get on-screen tips and tools. We can also find guided frame, which definitely uses AI to help you frame and automatically take photos. We have camera coach, which allows you to get tips on how to improve the photo that you are about to take. So of course this uses AI as well. So you can turn that option off too. And besides that, what else do we have here? We have automatic edit, which I think it's safe to say that it also uses some kind of AI to decide what should be done to improve your photos. So of course this can be disabled as well. We have automatic best take or auto best take, which chooses the best expressions from photos taken around the same time to create just one image that is combining all of them to get the best expressions out of them. Naturally, it is going to use AI as well to, of course, detect those expressions to find out which photos are actually the best ones, or which parts of the photo are the best one to match it together. So of course you can turn it off. We also have the frequent faces, which I assume also uses AI to be able to detect those frequent faces. So you can turn that option off. And let's see if there's something more. We also, well, I think that's pretty much all, at least here in camera settings. And I'm pretty sure you can find more stuff somewhere here among all of these different options. Like, for example, we have this dedicated magic capture mode, which of course also can be used to capture some moments, and it seems that it is going to use AI to simply detect what the moment is. I mean, what should be considered as the best moment. So yeah, as you can see, lots of stuff here in the camera app. And I'm pretty sure there are some additional things that are probably just built in within the camera, which cannot be actually deactivated. Like, for example, I know that there is the macro mode, which cannot be actually disabled. So if you keep the camera close to something, then you will see this flower, which indicates that you are using the macro mode, and unfortunately it cannot be disabled, but still. And just to let you know that such a thing exists. And besides that, a small tip for those who often use Google search. So usually if you search for something like, I don't know, let's get explanation of something, like explanation of backgrounds. I don't know, let's use that. You can see here that we have this AI overview. And this is actually a tip for not only for Google Pixel 11, but in general for Google search. So if you want to not see this AI overview, you can, at the end of your search, add -AI, just like that. And then you should not receive the AI overview. You might find a little summary of one of the websites, for example, but this is actually not using AI overview. Like, it doesn't create an AI summary or some sort of things that are based on AI entirely. So a little tip for you if you are annoyed with the AI overview, which sometimes, of course, can be very wrong. And last but not least, if you go to settings on your phone again, and if you choose notifications, then over here you should be able to find notification summaries and notification organizer. Both of these features are based on AI, so of course you might want to disable them. I think there's actually one more thing that I should mention. It is here in battery and charging, and if you go to battery health, I believe it should be here in battery health. Actually, it is now here, charging optimization. There we go. So in here we should be able to find adaptive charging, and adaptive charging uses some sort of AI. I assume it uses some sort of AI to learn your charging habits and your charging pattern. So of course, if you are against it, you can either set up the 80% limit, or you can turn off charging optimization, which is not really recommended. And that is pretty much it. Now, I'm pretty sure there's more that I just couldn't find. So if there is something that I missed that you think is crucial to to know about, so you can disable it on your Google Pixel 11, anything that is related to AI. Actually, one more thing that I just came up with. Generally speaking, we have many different AI features in these Google apps that you have pre-installed. Like, for example, here in the Photos app, if you use the photo editor, then of course you can find a bunch of different AI tools. Like, for example, we can find the AI Enhance, we can find the Magic Eraser, and so on and so forth. And there is just no way to completely turn these features off. And the only solution to that problem is to stop using these features. So if you are against those features, you can just never use them. Or you can just try to find alternative apps using, let's say, the Play Store to get something that doesn't really have any AI. But yeah, this is something that you probably want to consider as well. So that's pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.